But 1 or 2 light showers towards midday. In the afternoon, a mixture of sunshine and showers, but the showers mostly light. Cool, top temperature 15, 59.
Tuesdays at 7:30 on Central, don't miss the Earth Dwellers Guide. In this edition, we meet a family who've turned the family pets green on a vegetarian diet. And we take a look at the type of energy-efficient house we may be inhabiting in the future. The Earth Dwellers Guide. It'll do you and the world a power of good. Tuesdays at 7:30 on Central. Also tomorrow night, our documentary Divorce, Who Gets the Children, talks to the officials who make the decisions on custody. That's at 20 to 11.
With pure sunflower oil and has a taste that will make you shine. Oh, Vitalite. Oh, Vitalite. That's right.
Where else would you expect to find a computer that calculates precisely when a service is required, other than in this £60,000 BMW? In this £12,500 BMW, the BMW 3 Series.
Haliborange, the sunshine vitamins. Haliborange with the great orangey taste, extra sunshine vitamins A, C and D.
The farmers who provide the vegetables and spices for Colman's fine sauces always make that little extra effort so that we can blend the finest from the best to give you a range of cooking sauces that add music to your meals. Delicious sauces in the Colman's tradition.
In this week's TV Times, Dennis Waterman and Jan Francis talk about themselves and about each other. Also, how Roy Walker coped after the death of his wife. The search is on for the Child of the Year with cash and Disney toys to be won. Plus the only 7-day guide to ITV and Channel 4. There's much, much more in your TV Times.
Next week, Gregory Peck and Lee Remick star in the classic horror story of The Omen. Top movie entertainment on Central next Monday night at 10:40.
Hang on to your seats. This is the race which will drive them all wild.
Pardon me, sir. I'd like to see your license, if I might.
It's Cannonball Run 2 with Burt Reynolds in a crazy trans-American race. They said it couldn't be done the first time. Now they're doing it again. Everything.
We're here to help you win.
Watch out.
Down and dirty.
Watch out for Cannonball Run 2, the Wednesday movie premiere at 9 on Central.
If you love the best in sport, then do we have a message for you.
Central Sports Special. I'd pick them every time. It's a knockout.
So make sure you watch us at home and in Europe this season.
This week we feature 2 top games from the Rumbelows League Cup. Central Sports Special, Wednesday action at 11:45.
We'll be in Wentworth Detention Centre with the prisoners of Cell Block H a little after 1 o'clock. But before the news headlines, we've time for 2 or 3 minutes of sporting memories.
Bound to return.
We're promised plenty of laughs in tonight's movie under the Birmingham Film Festival banner. Promise Her Anything is just before 2 o'clock. But first, Prisoner, Cell Block H, after the news.
The Chancellor, Mr. Major, has dismissed talk by the CBI of recession, talking again of a slowdown in the economy. The Chancellor said business leaders were snatching at gloom.
I think there's a danger of overreaction. It's perfectly true that the economy is slowing down, and as I have said before, that is absolutely necessary if we're to get rid of inflation. We are slowing down. We must wait and see precisely what's happened. It is a necessary ingredient in moving from an inflationary situation to a disinflationary situation.
Mr. Major will be cheered by news that Britain's foreign trade deficit has fallen to its lowest level since February. Imports are shrinking as companies cut spending. But the opposition latched onto the fact that exports over the last 3 months have not increased at all.
This is the 26th month in which the deficit has been above £1 billion, and we still have the worst trade gap in Europe. But most worrying of all is the export trend.
The 100-share index in London closed at its lowest for 20 months, down more than 35 points on the day. Brent crude for October, a benchmark oil price, reached a 10-year high on fears of fighting in the Gulf. President Saddam Hussein has told theologians that Iraq won't give up Kuwait, even if it has to fight for 1,000 years. A woman who suffered severe brain damage when an operation to remove her wisdom teeth went wrong 7 years ago has been awarded almost £1 million damages, and an anaesthetist at a private Bupa hospital in Hertfordshire admitted liability.
At 28, Sue Hall is like an uncoordinated child. She can't see properly, she can't dress herself, she can eat only with a spoon. She has to be constantly watched by her aunt and uncle, Derek and Janet Neal, who look after her. Yet at 20, Sue had the world at her feet. Clever, pretty, studying French and German at a course for top-flight secretaries. Then she went into hospital for what should have been a minor operation to take out her wisdom teeth. But the operation at a private hospital went drastically wrong, leaving Sue severely brain damaged.
This could have been settled years ago almost, if he admitted liability.
Do you feel bitter that there's been such a long delay?
I don't feel bitter, no. I'm just pleased that it's come to such a successful result now.
That's all for now. More news later.
Warren Beatty and Leslie Caron star in Promise Her Anything just before 2 o'clock. Right now on Central, as promised, tonight's visit to Cell Block H.